I think Leeds should be pretty happy with the way things went in the first half.
Well, it really was a bad ending to the first half, wasn't it? Because Stuttgart had not been in it at all. Leeds had taken again to them. They had more or less controlled the whole game and deservedly went ahead when Strachan got the first goal.
Well, let's have a look at our little Scottish friend's goal.
Hey.
It was a real cracker, wasn't it?
It was absolutely beauty. It was a bad clearance from a defender earlier on, and there's Strachan, and he doesn't score them from that distance normally. And Inman was a bit unlucky because, as you see, he just got a hand to it. It wasn't enough to turn it round the post. It was a beautiful goal from a different angle.
And this, as you say, that's when the defender gave a bad ball. Little Strachan read it well. And from this moment on, first of all, I thought he was going to chip it, and then he just kept his eye on it, Dennis, and gave it an almighty whack.
And say the keeper got a hand to it, didn't they, and not able to. But it was no more than Leeds deserved, was it? Because they had more or less controlled the whole game, yes. And Stuttgart were not in it at all.
Then the body blow when Golke scored for them. And I think when we look at this, you can see Chris Fairclough out of picture at the back, just coming in at the back there, Dennis. Now, maybe playing that position for the first time, been a bit strange for him, don't you think so?
Well, it was a terrific cross, wasn't it? Missed everybody. There was Golke with the...
you see, Chris is away at the back post there. He never really got round to cover.
But how many times have we seen that when a team takes the lead and then sort of just after it sort of seemed to concede a goal? You know, that was one of those situations where they could have got maybe a bit better organised and say, let's pick up people. And unfortunately they didn't do, and they left Golke unmarked in the box.
Yeah. How do you think it'll go second half?
Well, I'm sure that if Leeds come out with the determination they did in the first half, then hopefully Leeds will go on and win it.
OK, well, fingers crossed for that, Dennis, certainly. Well, after the break, we'll have the...
Again, Saints. Encouraging words there from Walter Smith, the boss of Glasgow Rangers. As you can see, no substitutions have been made in the half-time interval. We start the second half with the score at 1-1, with Stuttgart in the red strip to kick off. As Walter was saying, it's good first half performance by Leeds, but it's showing again that you really do at this European, at this stage of the game, you do have to concentrate the whole second you're on the pitch. It's one slip and you're done for. Kovacic. Schaefer. Kovacic again. Sverrisson. Maybe again towards Volta, but White got it away very steadily indeed. A little touchdown there by Lee Chapman. Golke, the goal scorer. Volta very nearly getting in behind Newsom, but Newsom did well to stretch out a long leg and get that one away. Throw then to Stuttgart. Fouled. Just going in there. It was Batty, I think, who got an acrobatic and important little header there as that ball looked to be heading towards Fritz Walter. It over Fronzek's head, but Cantona's back heel coming off the German defender for a Leeds United throw to be taken by David Batty. Strachan. Some neat little play there by Strachan and by Batty. Flick with the outside of the boot there by Batty. Speed's header, but Strachan was down and injured, it seemed to me, after the ball had gone. Tackled by Kurgel. Dennis Law?
I didn't really see it, Brian. I was watching Speed there actually being shoved off the ball.
Christoph Baum on the left with a moustache. Peter Hernes, the two men behind Stuttgart.
much a quieter start for Leeds in the second half, and I think maybe that equalising goal has just shaken them. And maybe they, you know, the first 10 or 15 minutes of the second half, they might not be as adventurous as they were in the first half, particularly as Walter Smith was saying, with the two fullbacks in particular pushing up Dorigo and Fairclough. I mean White. So there may be just a little bit of a sort of 10-minute spell where nothing particularly happened.
Buchwald's header. That wouldn't worry me actually if they took a slightly more cautious approach. Take what chances are coming, but also be well aware of the danger of Stuttgart on the counter-attack. Gets Strachan and a yellow card against Fronzek.
Well, again, I mean, Fronzek's come in there and clattered Strachan down, and Italian referee did rightly booked him.
That's his second yellow card in this round, which means that if Stuttgart do go forward to play Glasgow Rangers, he'll miss the first leg there. It's Chapman and a goal kick. Chapman clearly thought that was a corner.
Nice little movement there, back and forward. But I think Chapman
tends to suggest that Lee Chapman was becoming the old soldier there a bit.
Correct.
Good jump by McAllister. What a good one. A nice little knock down by Cantona. And Cantona offside.
Yes, we haven't seen a great deal of the front two. As I said early on in the first half, wasn't it? The ball's knocked up to Chapman. I mean, Cantona well offsides there, but you know, they haven't really been in the game, but they've got to keep battling. This is, you know, keep the Stuttgart defence on the hop all the time, and it will be a battle for them.
It's Schaefer for Stuttgart. Looking forward, speed, a lovely touch by him, but he can't get it picked up by McAllister. Dubacik to Kurgel. Dubacik, Fronzek. Fairclough, wrong wavelength there with Strachan, all in the touch. McAllister driving forward again as Batty does through that midfield. And here is Batty taking the ball from McAllister, flicking it now for Strachan, with Dorigo away and a good deal of space on the left-hand side. Cross coming in now towards Lee Chapman. Newsom. Very assured, the 22-year-old who's come into the centre of this Leeds United defence tonight. Dorigo playing it forward again towards Lee Chapman. Buchwald hanging all over him. Chapman complaining. Referee wanting none of it. Certainly it's a frustrating night for Lee Chapman. He's got Buchwald around him all the time. A very experienced defender. The ball played there. Defender with not a lot of experience. Newsom doing very well and finding Strachan with it. Strachan just knocking Kurgel out of the way. Brings it forward, tries to get it into Cantona. Might get it back again though. Fronzek turning it this time for Sverrisson. Now up to Golka, the goal scorer in that first half. Playing it through. Walters after this one. Newsom's got to get across there and does it superbly.
Excellent piece of defender. I think there was a few people worried when Newsom went to the central of the defence, but he's played extremely well tonight, and this was a very, very important tackle on Walter.
So a throw to Stuttgart. Stremel with it. Buchwald. Stopped by speed. Stremel. Buchwald. Again it's Buchwald. Problems here for Leeds. But not now.
Well, if that had been a better ball in, then it really could have been very serious for Leeds.
Walter was waiting at the near post. Dubacik. Looking forward again. John Newsom. David Batty. It's up to Cantona. Says the referee. Schaefer falling to the ground. Speed. Dorigo. Callister. Knocked out of the way by Dubicic. Buck playing it in to Golka. Got Kurgel one side of him, Valter the other. Here's Kurgel. Port the Leeds hold this up. Kurgel shot charged away there by Fairclough. Ronzek. Golka. Strachan forward to Cantona. I don't think Strachan will get to that one. Cantona's touch deserted him there. Fairclough going in, losing out. Dubicic now for Stuttgart. Stremo. Knocked away by Chris White. David Batty for Leeds. Up towards Chapman again. Buchwald there with him, shoving Chapman in the back, knocking him to the ground. Chapman gets up again. McAllister knocks it forward. Immel putting it rather clumsily into touch, and Strachan trying to make something of it with a quick throw. Gets it back from Lee Chapman, knocks it forward in again there, but again Buchwald, who's done a really good marking job on Chapman. It's frustrating for Chapman and frustrating for Leeds, but you have to say that Guido Buchwald has done a really good defensive job tonight for Stuttgart.
Well, he's been all over Chapman, hasn't he? He was in the first two games, and certainly he's continued in tonight's game. They've been a bit more adventurous in the second half. I think that equalising goal just before half-time will give them a tremendous amount of confidence, and they've come out and they're playing it a little bit better than they did in the first.
Here's David Batty. Remember, the match must be decided tonight. Either after 90 minutes, we'll get 30 minutes of extra time if it's still level after 90. And if it's still level after that, we get, of course, a penalty shootout. Chapman knocking it down for Batty. In for Gordon Strachan. McAllister's made a good break away towards the far post, but Strachan took it the other way. It's a Leeds throw. Fairclough will take it. Buchwald. Ronzek, this kick. Batty trying to turn it away. Stremo being helped. At least Batty being helped out by Newsom. It comes now for Chapman and now for Strachan again. Fairclough had gone forward but can't get to that one. It's a goal kick. 10 minutes of the second half gone. 1-1 here in Barcelona between Leeds United and Stuttgart for the right to play Glasgow Rangers in the next round. First leg at Ibrox, second leg at Ellen Road. Speed. Batty. Coming out of their shell a little bit now, Leeds United. McAllister. Cantona. Being well watched by Schaefer. This is Buck. Ronzek. To Kirby. Sverrisson. Dubicic. Stopped by Cantona. Yes, and Cantona's away now. Chapman up there with him, and he showed too much of it to Golka, a good midfielder who got back so well and so quickly. Sverrisson. Buchwald. Dubicic venturing forward again. Big sweeper. Kurgel. Giving it now to Golka. Trying to flick it through to Valter. Trying to get it back to Kurgel again. Leeds at the moment just can't get a foot on this ball. And Batty gets a yellow card.
Yes, well, the referee's booked that many of that. Maybe he just left his foot a little bit hanging in the air and caught Feddersen.
Yes, he did.
No, the referee was right there, so there was no danger that Batty was going to get booked. But as you say, Brian, Leeds have been pushed back. I mean, I just felt that Stuttgart in this, particularly the second half, they've looked a little bit more confident. They've started to push forward. Maybe they feel that they could get a second goal, but certainly the equalising goal has done them a part of good. And particularly Kogel coming in on this, the number 11 on this side, he's been more prominent. He was hardly in the game in the first half. So I'm sure that the manager has said that, listen, let's try and, you know, get the second goal. We've pushed Leeds back quite a bit. Oh yes. There's no there is no danger.
That would have been painful. And a free kick then. Let's hope this is not painful for Leeds United. Sverrisson, the unfortunate man. Golka behind this free kick, and Thalter also. Also. Thalter riding up the free kick. Well, into those vast empty spaces behind that goal.
I think he was being a little bit optimistic there. I mean, that must have been all of what, 35 yards? I mean, I don't think he's got that great a shot.
A goal kick then for Leeds. Lukic with it. Up to the quarter of an hour mark at the start of the second half. Batty. Into Cantona. Turned beautifully. Cantona completely fooled Schaefer. Gets the ball into the path of Gary Speed, does it? Cantona was waiting for it, and Fonzek was in. White trying to keep it going now for Leeds, playing it in towards Eric Cantona again. Will come for Chapman, will it come now instead for Fairclough? Strachan. And to get to that byline, gets a corner for Leeds off Michael Fonzek. So White's gone forward. Chapman stationed at the near post. Cantona in there. Newsom's come up from the back as well. Strachan's corner for Leeds. Floated in, knocked away. McAllister trying to turn it back again. Stremel getting it forward. There's a good break on here for Stuttgart. Could be problems here for Leeds. It's Buck. Golka wanted it played a bit quicker than that. And in goes Batty, a lovely little challenge by Batty, and then turns defence into attack with a nice little ball to Gary Speed. Oh, but a bad one by Speed, not reaching Chapman. Fairclough with the throw.
Down the side! Down the side!
Newsom knocking it in. Foul on Cantona. Michael to Schaefer.
He certainly hit the elbow in there.
And Leeds United's free kick. It's all a bit of play acting, that, I think, just to take the Germans off guard. A little bit of play acting. Relax for a second and then whip in that other free kick. Well, they got a corner Leeds, which Strachan will take. Chapman again at the near post and plenty up from the back. Back again, charging away for Stuttgart. Played this time for Golka. Nice gentle pass forward to Kogel on this side. Volta marauding in those central areas again, but at the moment it's Dubicic. looking for a good cross in. Newsom getting it away with a good header, finding Gary Speed, knocked away quickly by him. And Schaefer clearing it for Stuttgart. Gains Speed getting in quickly. And this time Cantona gets possession. Hasn't been his night so far, Big Eric, is it?
Well, it's been difficult, Brian. It's not the type of game that sort of suits him tonight. There's been a lot of high balls and the long balls battling, and they've not really, you know, it's more or less gone to Stuttgart all the time. And he's had a couple of nice little runs, hasn't he? But it's not just quite come off. But he's won the corner, and you never know, something might come.
Yes. Which Gordon Strachan will take. Right on the edge of the 6-yard area. Chapman there, right at that near post. Floated towards Chapman, looked as though he's being pushed. And Newsom with a shot. Certainly looked as though Chapman was being very badly pushed there as he tried to get to that corner.
But he's done it all the time, isn't he? Bookfeller's always, he's pushing him all the time. And of course, when the ball comes to Newsom, he has a snap shot, wasn't it? Didn't get a hold of it.
Kovacic. Up to the 20-minute mark of this second half. Leeds United 1, Stuttgart 1. Here's McAllister in yellow-shirted Leeds. Deflected there. Chapman very nearly got to it. A little deflection there, I think, off Schaefer. Just wrong-footed German defence for a moment.
Well, that's where they've got to go, down the flanks, whether it's on the left or the right, and then you might get like Cantona and Chapman come in there. It's much easier for them. It's much more difficult for defenders.
Strachan again with the corner, floating it in once more. Can Chapman get his head to it? No. Germans flick it away. Golka getting it up to Buck, but there's not a lot of support for him. Golka's gone forward. Even Buchwald now getting up from the back. And a long sweeping ball to this side of the field picks up Ludwig Kögel. They're holding up. Fairclough's doing his best. Getting some support from Batty. Fonzek hitting it! My goodness me, Dorigo. Thought for a moment was in great danger, and I think probably he did as well, of putting that through his own net.
They've played much better as a unit this second half, haven't they? All right, they've defended when Leeds have attacked. They've defended in numbers, and when I mean numbers, they've had 11 back, but they've attacked, and there was a full-back front check to come up into that attack and have the shot. So as a unit, they've played much better.
Dorigo's heart beating fiercely there for a moment or two as Kögel now lines up this corner for Stuttgart. Fonzek right in front of Lukic. Knocked in there. Leeds get it away quite comfortably, but it won't quite reach Strachan. Buck. Now Batty. Getting it away, McAllister. First off now to Cantona, and again Cantona's pass is found wanting. Stuttgart. Fonzek will take it. Played for Germany in this last summer's European Championship in Sweden. Here's Schaefer. Sverrisson. Trying to get back down that flank again. Dorigo sticking with him. Stuttgart's throw. Coming towards the halfway mark of the second half now. 1-1 still here in Barcelona. Schaefer couldn't get to it. Strachan very nearly did. Fonzek, though, can pick it up now for Stuttgart. They've got plenty of red shirts forward. Long shot, shouldn't really worry Lukic.
No, the effort was a good effort, but John Lukic had that covered all the way. It was a long shot. I mean, he could hit the ball. Fonzek can certainly hit it, but there was no danger. Lukic had got that well covered.
Leeds United substitutes tonight. Mervyn Day, Carl Schutt, David Rocastle, Scott Sellers and Ray Wallace. Rod Wallace not fit be actually on the substitutes bench even. They had hoped they might just press him into service and frighten Stuttgart's defence with his quick-fire attacks. But he couldn't quite make it. Ray Wallace is on the bench there. Wide again to Buck. Golker's shots. Certainly a much improved performance by Stuttgart in this second half, but here's Cantona playing it nicely into the path of Gary Speed. Chapman's poised in the box, playing it now for Dorigo. Knocked in first time. Chapman was diving in with a header, but the angle was all wrong for him.
It was very difficult to get any direction on that. I mean, he was in front of the ball, really, wasn't he? And couldn't do it. But Stuttgart, they've played much better, as we say, the second. United's midfield looks a little bit ragged. They've sort of lost, they're sort of getting strung out, allowing Stuttgart to come through.
But you wouldn't know where to put your money at the moment, would you?
Not at all. No.
Good jump again by Gary Speed. One there by Eric Cantona. Strachan. Good work that Bat is doing. This side of the field now, taking that pass from Strachan. The back heel came off Kurgel. A Leeds United throw. Chris Fairclough waiting to take it. Leaves it for David Batty. Towards Chapman. It's going to be a corner for Leeds.
Now you see again, they will pull everybody back into the penalty area, and this is a situation if the corner comes to go, just need a little break, because it's not always cleared correct.
Strachan with it, floated towards Chapman, and in the end, well, it was Stramel hacking it away in the touch.
But when there's so many bodies there, you've seen that. I mean, it was hacked away, wasn't it?
Batty. Knocking it in again towards Cantona, chested down by him. McAllister hoping to pick it up, but McAllister's feet were high there on Sverrisson. Free kick. Stuttgart.
The ball just stopped there, didn't it? There was White, and of course then it was just clear.
20 minutes of this second half to go. Might well be facing extra time. Sverrisson. Arthur Buchwald. A left foot shot without any power, but it was deflected by a Leeds defender, which just for a moment, Newsom I think it was, caused a little flutter in that Leeds defence, but Lukic was nicely behind it. There's his clearance up towards Lee Chapman, knocked in by him towards Strachan. Dubicic. Golker finding Stramel. Golker again, giving Dorigo the chance to get in there now. Dorigo motoring down that flank. Speed outside him, still with Dorigo. And knocked in and knocked away well by the defender for a corner for Leeds.
Well, Dorigo had done extremely well there, didn't he? He got behind the Stuttgart defence, and really if the final ball, Brian, had just been a little bit, instead of driven across, it had been chipped because there was Cantona and Chapman there at the far post.
The corner for Leeds. White up again for this one. And still this European Cup tie perfectly balanced at 1-1. Trying to flick it on, Chapman trying an overhead. No one in the yellow shirt there near enough to rod it in. Batty now retrieving it for Leeds. Cantona, he's lost possession again there and committed the foul in trying to get it back again. His touch really hasn't been quite right tonight. Lost cause from the moment Walter took possession of it. Fonzek. Dubicic. interception there by Fairclough, but again, Cantona's pass has gone astray. Didn't look likely to reach McAllister, and it set Leeds going again, Stuttgart going again. Golka being hustled by Speed rather. But all beginning actually with a mistake by Eric Cantona.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best of nights regarding his first touch, and he lost that ball, and of course Golka went right up. Speed could have been pulled on for foul. The referee let play go on, and there was Golka to a really tremendous shot over the bar.
Well, Carl Schutt warming up now, the striker for Leeds. It might just mean that, as we do, Howard Wilkinson feels that it's not Eric Cantona's night.
In the meantime, it's Fronzek. Little touch now for Kogel.
Comes Newsom again. Done such a good job at the back for Leeds United tonight. But a throw to Stuttgart. It'll be another throw. White gets it away. Kept his nerve very well in a very ticklish situation there for a moment. Buck. Chasing Dorigo. Again, Chris White sticks out the foot, gets it away. Does it come all the way through to Cantona? No, can't quite get possession of it. Stuttgart again to Golka. Kogel. Chip and a good one.
Fronzek up there ahead of him. Gets the cross in, and a very good cross indeed.
Good play there by Stuttgart, but the ball has gone out for the corner. Strachan is very annoyed with that decision. And I think Leeds are going to take Eric Cantona off. He's very disappointed as he comes off, actually, Eric Cantona, but Carl Schutt comes on. Corner while the substitution was being made, so that'll have to be taken again. Golka will take it. Fronzek again right in front and trying to get in front of Lukic. There he is. There's the corner coming in. Leeds getting it away once more. And Dorigo. Up to Schutt, his first touch. The Buck is there. Schutt now. Now can he find Strachan? He had a chance to find Strachan, but he finds the net. He's straight on Carl Schutt, who celebrates a birthday tomorrow and celebrates a goal tonight.
Absolutely.
A wonderful shot.
I was going to say, but absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Because when the ball was played through to him, he took it round the defender, as we'll see. I thought he had lost it. He then looked as though he was going to pass it to his right. He changed his mind, came back. I thought he'd lost it again. He took it forward and had a left foot, nutmeg the goalkeeper. Can't get better than that. On the pitch for the first time. Oh, absolutely magnificent.
Scored within a minute of coming on. An absolute masterstroke by manager Howard Wilkinson. And a joyous sight there for all fans of Leeds United. Carl Schutt puts Leeds 2-1 ahead. Well, now Leeds with, let me see, 13 minutes left. Schaefer. Word from the touchline is that Eric Cantona has had a little touch of tonsillitis all week and is feeling just that little bit under the weather. But an absolute masterstroke there by Howard Wilkinson. What good timing.
Oh, here could be problems. Dubicic coming in. And the flag stays down. Golka trying to turn it back in, and I think probably hit the post with it, or certainly the side netting. It goes behind. It's a goal kick.
Really want to let off there, because I hope we see it again. Oh, hit the
And a photographer in trouble as well.
You'll get a corner for that. I thought it hit the post. But when Dubicic knocks his ball, it looked as though he was offside. I think it's called...
Golka, that.
Golka it is, yes. And it hits the post. I'm sure it hits the post.
Yes, it
there
does.
it was. And somebody must have collided into the photographer then. When I first saw it, I thought he was offside. There was no danger. He was not offside. You could see that now. No danger.
Chris Fairclough playing him on.
Correct.
But the photographer's, I think, in a bit of trouble behind that goal there. The physios have been there. Golka is back on the field of play again. Leeds United leading by 2 goals to 1. And we'll give you a countdown of the time now. Just over 11 minutes to go now.
Here comes Strachan, bursting on the scene. Shot in the middle. Chapman in the middle too. McAllister coming in as well. He can't quite get to that one. Shot can't get to it either. Tries to hold back Bookveld. Brings down Bookveld. That might well be a yellow card for Carl Schutt.
What an amazing 3 or 4 minutes he's had on the field then. Scores a goal that puts Leeds 2-1 ahead, and then a moment or two later gets a yellow card.
I think a little bit of frustration, wasn't it? Because when the ball had come in from Strachan, it sort of went past Schutt, and he just chased Bookveld. Mind you, to be fair, that Bookveld has hit plenty through the game. It's about high time somebody hit him as it turns.
And Adrian Knupp, the Swiss international striker, coming on. It's their second and last substitute. It's the last stroke that Stuttgart can play. It's Sverrisson who's gone off. Dubicic with the free kick. Important that Leeds stay firm now. Bookveld with a header. Lukic gets there. We're down to 10 minutes to play. Knupp, who scored a couple of goals for Switzerland against Scotland in a World Cup qualifier a few weeks back, so Gary McAllister will know all about him.
Well, Leeds really have just got to try and calm it down a little bit. Wasn't this lovely? I mean, just to come on, knock it, and nutmeg the goalkeeper as well.
I thought he had a birthday. I saw him in the hotel today. And it's Saturday, he said, but don't tell too many people about it. Well, you all know at home now. And what a celebration if Leeds can just hold on for another 10 minutes.
Here's Batty. Into Strachan. Shots waiting on the far side. Gary Speed. And away come Stuttgart again. Here's Knupp. 9 minutes left. And a good challenge there. That time I think it was Dorigo. Knocked away there by Lukic. Long towards Carl Schutt. Speed will pick this one up for Leeds. Schutt waiting in the middle. Here's Strachan on this side of the field. Good jump by Bookveld. Good defending there by the experienced German. And sends Kürgel on his way again. 9 minutes left. Golka stopped by White. Here's Fairclough. Chapman battling away there. Fairclough just getting it through to Batty. Turning away from Knupp. Kürgel's after him. Speed turning away again. Turning away once more, this time from Walter. And then finding Batty. Don't get too cocky now, just play good, simple football and disciplined football, Leeds. 8 minutes left. Up goes Schutt. Finds Chapman. Chapman playing it taking it very deep for some reason here, keeping possession. Finds Strachan. Knocking it through to Carl Schutt again. A free kick for Leeds United. It'll take a few more seconds.
That'll do them nicely if they could keep possession and don't do anything sort of crazy, and at times not throw too many men forward, keep themselves there. Little Strachan put a nice little ball.
Now Speed with the shot. Well saved by Immel. Grabbed it at the second attempt. Newsom being harassed here by Walter. The header back means, of course, that Lukic can safely gather it with his hands.
Here's the free kick being quickly taken. Speed shot being saved at the second attempt by Immel. Batty again. White. Looking forward towards Chapman. Newson. Speed. White getting it away. Again to Lee Chapman. And there's no one there in a yellow shirt. Golka. Buchwald. Don't anybody take anything for granted yet. Dubicic. Golka. Rather Franzek with a shot.
Well, it's obvious that they're going to try and get the equaliser goal, Brian, and they're pushing people forward. But if Leeds could just try and keep possession and don't, like Chapman there, give away a bad ball, didn't he, really? If he could just, I know it's easy talking here, and it's more difficult on the pitch. The Leeds fans will obviously be very happy, but if they can do that, you know, and just sort of keep the ball away from Stuttgart, don't let them get possession, then they're going to win the game.
Fairclough. Little touch by Shutt. Strachan playing it in now for Lee Chapman. And it's a goal kick.
And there was Gary Speed there, and I think Lee acknowledges that. It was a terrific ball into him, but when Lee got it, Gary Speed was on his left. You could see him just coming into the penalty area now. And instead of squaring that ball, he elected to shoot, didn't he? If he pulled it that gap.
Inside the last 6 minutes, Batty meeting that goal kick from Immel. Knocked away that time by Chris White. Torrigo trying to get there first, but couldn't make it first place. But White gets it clear up to Carl Shutt. Just don't take anything for granted at home at the moment. Though it's looking good at the moment as we come to the 5-minute mark. Then, of course, that Stuttgart won the German First Division title last season with a goal in the last 5 minutes of the final game.
Oh, Brian, what are you trying to do to me?
Batty has been everywhere. Oh, what a good ball by Batty. And look at those legs of Strachan carrying him forward again. 35 years old, so full of life and fire and invention, and a good cross in there. And Chapman! Flying header.
Strachan has been absolutely superb, as you say. He's never stopped running all the game, and when you feel that they're leading 2-1, you think sometimes he'd stay back. He didn't. He's gone forward. He's knocked a lovely cross in for Chapman. Beautiful header. Thought it was in, actually, because he connected well, didn't he? It was a lovely cross. Nice header. Not far off.
Offside flag has gone up against Lee Chapman. We're into the last 4 minutes now. Leeds leading by 2-1. Buchwald knocking it forward again. McAllister's right back there defending now. And Newson, who's been an absolute rock at the back tonight for Leeds, gets it away. Chapman trying to play Carl Shutt in again. Schaefer. Buchwald. Stremel going forward. Gary McAllister. Torrigo. Skated over the last challenge. He's got to wait for some reinforcements to come up as well. But Speed is there. Onto the left foot, Gary Speed. And Torrigo onto the left foot. Torrigo, no. Oh, we were forcing that ball in from the commentary box there, but it just wouldn't go, and it's Buchwald instead bringing it away, and Leeds still leading by 2 goals to 1, and 3 minutes of the match left. That's gone out of play. That's a goal kick.
We'll be quite happy with that, but Torrigo did ever so well, then he picked up Speed. He knocked it well past. I thought, well, it's in, but it was a good save.
2.5 minutes. Leeds leading by 2 goals to 1. Strachan and Shutt are scorers. Really, this is a tie that has taken so many twists and turns, and so much of it has been played behind UEFA's locked doors. And I think, you know, one further word probably that needs to be said about that is that through all these UEFA politics, that Leeds have been restrained and dignified in just about everything they've done from their chairman downwards. And now, possibly tonight, they're just a few minutes away from getting their just desserts. Just over 2 minutes left. Free kick not taken from the right place. They're coming towards the last 90 seconds. So important that Leeds stay really firm, keep their shape, do the simple thing. Retreating, a deep free kick there. Two defenders going for that one. Knut trying to hammer it through, and I think for a moment it caught Lukic on the wrong leg.
It did as well. I mean, nope, he hit it reasonably well, and sort of Lukic sort of, you'll see him, he sort of gets a bit slippy. Oh dear. But he saved it.
Well, Franzek trying to hold up Lukic taking that, making that clearance, and I really don't see the point of that. I mean, the one thing that there's the shot that Lukic saved. The one thing that Stuttgart surely want is to keep the game in motion now. We're inside the last minute, plus whatever time the Italian referee adds on. It's Glasgow Rangers at this moment who await Leeds United in the next round. If Leeds can just hold on for these last few seconds. Here's Carl Schott, a real super sub tonight, and Leeds get a throw.
That's what to do. If Carl Schott could keep it on that far side, I know it doesn't, it's not pretty to watch, but it is the thing to do.
Another throw for Leeds. As the stopwatch ticks round now to the last 5 seconds of normal play. We're into time added on. It's yet another throw for Leeds United. Dorigo for speed. Don't give it away here, Leeds. As Stuttgart comes storming forward again, they know it's the last chance for them. Kurgel in possession now, getting it forward now to Golka, but look at Newsom again there, running it out of play. The throw goes Leeds United's way. He's been an absolute star tonight, John Newsom. They're not hurrying Leeds, who can blame them? It's taken a long time to get to this point in this tie, after all the heartache that went on behind those closed doors in Switzerland in UEFA. Franzek playing it in. There's still some work to be done though. It's Buck, the dangerous number 7. It's Buchwald as well with a shot, but it's gone wide of Lukic's goal, and that could well be the last chance. We played over a minute now of time added on. Lukic won't be in any great hurry to take this goal kick. But for the sake of appearances, and in front of the referee there, he's hurrying along. And it's all over. Leeds are through to play Glasgow Rangers in the next round of the European Cup by 2 goals to 1. Their goal scorers, Gordon Strachan and Carl Schott. There's celebration now on the bench and on the field, and amongst the Leeds United fans. Smiles everywhere. We're going to get a view of Howard Wilkinson in a moment or two, and also the Saints with Dennis Law. What a great story then from Barcelona. Leeds win by 2 goals to 1.
With me, the 2 goal scorers and the manager. First of all, congratulations, great night for Leeds.
Magnificent night, magnificent result, terrific performance, and you've got the 2 stars here.
And a great substitution by the manager, Carl.
Still trying to get my breath back. I mean, it was a brilliant ball by Tony Dorigo, and I just went for it.
And it's your birthday tomorrow, and you're the super sub of the night.
Yeah, 24 again.
And what about Gordon Strachan? I mean, here's the old boy back in business again in a big way.
Yeah, it's a long time since I've been to 24, but this is one of the greatest nights of my career, and it just shows you that you can never take anything for granted. It's been a wonderful night, and hello Leslie and the kids.
Born again.
You got Howard, you've got Glasgow Rangers, whose manager's here tonight.
Yeah.
in the next round. Tell us about that.
It's going to be a great tie, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the tie that all Britain's wanting to see, so it's going to be a great tie. Two good teams. Delighted.
Well done. Now, justice has been served. We've had all this fuss with UEFA, and you've got the result you deserved.
Well, we've won the match, and that's what UEFA said. The winner of the match goes through. We've won the match.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Well done, gentlemen.